Marty, a 2-week break from fixtures, that doesn't mean a 2-week break from work, but how has that fortnight been for you?
Yeah, far from a break for us. We've been working, I would say, a lot over the last 2 weeks. Glad with the attitude and the commitment that the players show, because obviously after the last results, it was a big desire to compete as soon as possible. That was not the case, so we had to use this time in the best way that we could, and it has been I would say, a productive couple of weeks to be in the pitch with the guys.
Has there been a particular focus during that time?
Yeah, obviously, when the fixtures are giving us this opportunity, there is always a possibility to all have a zoom out approach to understand what are the things that we are doing well, because there are things that we're doing well, what are the things that are not allowing us to really get the results that we are looking for. And then, of course, try to work a lot on, I've been saying all the time, over the last weeks, what we need to achieve is this stability on our game, this consistency in our performances, because we need to improve our bottom level, because we had definitely very good spells during the games, but have not been that consistent as we would like to. So in all this process, that means that from a tactical point of view, from a mental point of view, we need to understand the moments of the game, how to approach them, and from there grow our competitiveness so we don't get punished in situations that are in some way game changers.
And in terms of the mindset of the dressing room, how do you feel they are right now?
We have a team that is really eager to work hard, really eager to push and to try to improve. No one is happy about, especially the feeling over the last results is not the one that we wanted. And I think that all the guys, they show since I came here that we never give up. And I think that the mindset is this one, that we are not satisfied about the way perhaps some games have gone. So the reaction is that we really want to compete once again. It's a good thing for us. We really think that this break will allow us to face these next 3 games in a row with in few days with high energy. And the group is very committed to understand with responsibility that we need to improve, that we want to be very accountable from each other to each other, and that we need to really push together to improve.
How important is it not to get too carried away? I know you're only young as a coach, but you're very experienced in that field. How important is it? I know that the phrase is not too high during the highs, not too low during the lows. It's difficult, but how important is it?
It's very important, and thank you for saying that I'm young, not that much anymore. The reality is, I think that football is very emotional, and we know that. So I'm convinced that a lot of people, if we were winning the last 2 games, we were talking a lot about playoffs, about a lot of things. Now we lost some games in a row, and then everything is bad. I don't like this at all. I've been saying all the time that this for me is loser mentality. The reality of football, the reality of a sport is that nothing happens until you achieve the next step, until you are prepared for the next action. And that's what my focus is. My approach will have been exactly the same if we lost the last game or we won the last game. We need to win the next time, and that doesn't change. So that now we're a bit more angry because we want to really show that it was not the performance that we wanted. Hopefully this energy that we can use in the right way. But the way we train, the way we work, it doesn't change. My staff is relentless in the way we approach the job that we do for the club. We want the supporters to be proud of us, of our performances. We want the players to feel as well that commitment that everybody has. And I think that everybody is very committed to show that we really want to improve, understanding that there are a lot of things that we are doing well and other things that, as any other club, as any other team in the world, that we must do better.
I'm not sure a table exists after 9 games, but if you subscribe to that, we play Portsmouth, or one place below us in the league, on a Saturday. Does it make it a bigger game because of where we both are in the table?
Sure, because definitely we are aware about the table. And I've been saying that the most important is where we are on the table in May, but I like to respect the position. I know that they had a fantastic season last season, that probably they have not collected the results that they wanted in this beginning. So there we are. We're going to face 2 teams that we definitely want and need the victory. So that makes a game that I can predict that it's going to be intense, that it's going to be tough for both teams, that probably is going to be some spells where it's going to be this tension in the duels, in some moments of the game, but we need to be ready mentally to understand that we play at home, and that is an important game to regain the confidence that we want to achieve.
What is Portsmouth's big threat?
First of all, they have really good structure from last season. A manager that did really well, a lot of players that did really well. I think that they are very intense on their pressing, not necessarily all the time high in the pitch, but they are very committed to this hard work out of possession. And then they are good on transitions. They have players that can run, good on 1v1. So we need to be aware about what kind of game we're going to face.
It's a full house at MATRADE Loftus Road. There's a big game on the pitch, but how big is the part the supporters are going to need to play off it?
Finally, a game that is not at 12:30, so hopefully that is helping as well to get this atmosphere that we really need, that we really want.
Does that please you? It's 3 p.m. Saturday.
I'm pleased that, first of all, it's a full house. I'm pleased that our supporters can come, and hopefully we can give them this energy that help everyone to create this atmosphere that we know that Loftus can recreate, and hopefully everybody understands that it's going to be tough, that all the achievements that we made in the past are gone. That is about the next game, and the next game we really need to be together in order to achieve what we want to achieve. And
just very finally on team news, Liam Morrison and Jack Colback are both out at the moment. What can you tell us about them, and how close is Jake Clark-Salter?
Yeah, both Jack and Liam got a surgery on their knees. Small procedure, but it will take some weeks until they are back. I think Liam is a bit forward than Jack, obviously. So it will take some weeks for them to be back. Instead, Jake has been training with the team during the whole week, feeling very good, and he's ready for the game.